check. Let's just get started. We'll worry about the rest of the problems later.
Cool. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, we doing a mic check? Is that what's
We've done that
here?
for the last 2 times, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't know we were, because otherwise I would have had every other thing on my thing to allow me to see the mic check. You say you're checking the mic. Are you checking it and listening, or are you just saying mic check and hoping that the world will figure it out?
No, I thought you would have already had it open. Okay.
How British of you!
Yeah.
I was setting up all this stuff, and I thought that you would do all the work, and I'll just say it.
Well, I
right?
open anything else
how
up, it's gonna come through on the stream. So, you know.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
That's it. Boston Tea Party.
Now you look here, sir!
So I'm gonna start throwing stuff. Okay, let's go through our usual. Definitely have Jay. Definitely have Yuki. Francis.
I'm here. Representative repping Florida.
Right.
Yep.
Hello. All right, then. Francis. Okay, and last but not least, that's your chance, buddy. Time to shine. What?
Uh-oh. Wednesday versus number 3.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right, so the last person I have not heard from is Jaster.
Yeah?
Yeah, you were the last person.
Okay. You forget I make sound effects.
That was you? I thought that was like one of them chicken things that you squeeze and goes.
Oh, no, that's me.
Okay.
I can full on do the body snatchers from that old 1980s movie.
Delightful. My nightmares have been activated. Thank you, guys. All right.
Smeagol's voice.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Let's not.
Damn, that is good.
That was a really good Smeagol.
Dragon picture you bald and slowly growing into a mold
That
spore.
sounded more like
Oh my
Gollum.
gosh. That's how I imagine most British people. Just small Smeagol's in disguise.
Probably has the same match.
With their guns and the tariffs.
Yeah. Listen to that UK
like-
drill rap.
I could actually go for listening to a couple more hours of that. Okay, so let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking, guys? I am Sam J. Cruz from High Tier Gaming, and with me, as always, is my co-host, J-Dog.
Now I'm joking.
Okay, yeah, that guy. He's being viciously assaulted by Smeagol in his room, underneath the chair.
Yeah, back
like
Smeagol!
Gollum.
Get off the ring!
Are you sure it's not
Now-
Gollum?
Today,
Yeah, Gollum's the one that
one of
wants
them.
the ring.
is it? Wait. Isn't Gollum and Smeagol the same person?
It is, yes.
So Gollum's the one that
Smeagol is
sounds like
a
that.
completely different character. Gollum's the one that wants the ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
who
But
the hell
whenever
is
he
Smeagol?
found the ring, he was Smeagol.
Smeagol is
He
the same
turned to Gollum
person.
from the ring.
Split
Thank
personality
you. Stop
disorder.
being weird, people. Just because he has a second person inside his head does not change the fact that he's still Smeagol.
Correct.
Okay? If you have split personalities and you rob a grocery store, they won't say, "Oh, your other half robbed it. It's okay. You're good to go." Hell no. They're gonna put both the asses in jail.
Yep, there you go.
They don't arrest Clark Kent. They arrest Superman.
But Clark can't go anywhere because he's also under arrest.
Dude just puts on the glasses. Hey, where's Superman? Hey, what are you doing in there? he's still got the Superman suit on. He's just put the glasses on. Like, where'd Superman go?
Did you steal that suit from Superman? Where's he at?
Where's he gone?
Clark Kent, are you
10-4,
okay?
Superman is running around naked.
I can just imagine this playing out. This is how DC imagines everyone thinks of superheroes. Yeah, listen. Those glasses just totally throw everyone off their game face because of his super.
I mean, Omni-Man don't even wear glasses. He
Dude,
just
I
wears
love
different clothes.
I love the parody videos
To
of
be
this.
fair,
It's
who's
just like,
gonna
we
fuck
know
with
it's
a
you,
superhero
dude.
on his day
Your
off?
glasses don't do nothing.
apparently every cartoon villain messes
Oh.
with them. It's like you see them ripping people apart and you're like, you know what? I could take that guy. Bob, aren't you just a regular dude? Yeah, but I could take that guy, right? Right? Guys, want to watch me fight this superhero? No, Bob. We'd rather not. We don't even want to watch you fight the car that you fought yesterday, but you still got hit by it. Yeah, but I mean, this time I got it. I know it's
This time for sure, guys.
Yeah, that's what I don't get about cartoon supervillains. They know they're gonna get their ass kicked, but they still do it. I don't know why.
It's like that
Shoot,
one.
did you,
It's like
watch
that
that
one
last
moment
episode
from
of,
Dragon Ball
Invincible?
Abridged
Where he
Vegeta's
fought
getting kicked.
Conquest?
Oh, he got fucking
No
dog.
spoilers, boys. Remember, not everyone has the time, okay?
That
It's
is
an
a-
hour a
back-
fucking week. Grow
Coming
up.
right on back down here, okay? Right on back down to the world we're working in within Godhood. Today, we are up to episode 8. Most notably titled Scrake and Mirrors.
How the hell do you come up with these names, man?
We'll talk about it later. So,
Apparently, he just fucking pulls names out of a hat.
I feel like he just pulls out two different pieces of paper out of a hat and says, "This is a good sounding name."
okay.
Yeah, that's
hold on.
100% what he does.
The last episode was called Race to the Edge. Where are y'all going? What place? What's it called?
Apparently, we're going to the edge.
The Wild.
Edgemond. You go into Edgemond, you are on a race to the edge. See, this is why I don't want to have to explain this to you people, okay? That's it. Conversation over.
Whoa. What
What
do you
are
mean,
they
you
doing in
people?
Edgemond?
What do you mean, you people?
Yes.
What
my
are they
players,
doing in Edgemond?
you
Are they
people.
edging?
What? You think you're the only person here? There's multiple people here. You persons. Hold on. You persons. It's very safe. It's safe. Safe space. All right?
You're
So-
Neanderthals.
When I got here,
Last we checked, you guys had an
Some of us are
awkward
not
encounter.
people. Some of us are beings.
No, an awkward encounter with a small child that may or may not be an actual child. Patent pending. So, from last we checked, it looks like there are 2 people that are currently awake, and that would be Yuki. And on the other side, it looks like our other woke person would be Kyber. Everyone else, however, is
Woke.
trapped with a madness.
I don't like that he said woke. I don't
Oh,
like
God.
it.
Listen. I don't need no extra tariffs. I thought we talked about this
I'll
already.
give you a tariff if you call me. I'll give you a fucking tariff if you call me woke again.
Listen, man. Listen.
I mean, you
Listen.
woke
That's not
up.
a tariff. That's
Yes,
sick.
I have
I
been
was gonna
woken
say-
up. Yes, and not
Remember-
do not call me woke.
The
Awaken.
option is to either
Yes.
These
be
two are awakened.
struck with tariffs or to be banned from the internet. So I'm gonna take the tariffs for
Did you say
1,000.
terrorist or terror? Struck with terror?
I mean, well, I guess you could be moving
terrible
right
terror.
along. Yeah, God. So, moving right on along.
I can't move on. I thought woke was the simple past tense of wake.
No, now it's
I've been
all
wrong
now
my
it's all
whole
that
life.
crap about being woke, about being
Okay,
I
we're just
woke
gonna
up-
not-
everything, which is
Yeah,
not good
it's-
for anyone.
It is a okay. Let's be fair.
Awaken.
It's allowed to be many things. It's 2025, right? 2025.
Yeah,
Okay.
so sick
We
of using
allow
that excuse.
everyone to make up their own
2025 is
cool
totally
names for
okay.
things. All right, that's all we're going with. That's where I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna take that, put it into a box, and
You
then into
sound
a
woke.
shoebox. I'm gonna tape that shoebox up. I'm gonna lean toward the window, and I will boot it out the window so that conversation stays right out there in the shoebox. If you need to find it, please go check the shoebox outside my window. Moving right along. So, last we checked, looks like what? 4 of you were on a one-way ticket to Crazy Town.
Question.
Yes.
In regards to that madness, is that attack anyone and vicinity madness or just straight up attack certain people madness?
You wanna wait until we get to that point, or you wanna just keep figuring it out on your own? I mean, how you wanna play this? I just wanna
I was
make
just
sure I'm
asking
clear.
so I know how to deal with it.
Okay. You worry about that soon enough. But right now, we're gonna deal with problem number un, which is actually gonna start with Yuki. Yuki, do me a favor and give me a perception check.
Oh, perception.
That is what a perception check is, yes, sir.
Let me
one of those.
perceive. You ready? I'm
Hit me.
perceiving.
With your best shot.
I perceive a 13.
13. Okay. Not great, but not awful. Now I'm going to need you to give me a parry defense.
You talking to me?
Yep.
Yes, that would still be you, Mr. Ukulelean, sir.
Parry. You ready?
Not
And
really.
we got a 12.
Well, okay. Let's see how that turns out. Survey says 12. Survey says you needed 13.
Oh.
So, you are going to feel a hand. I want to make sure I make this cart clear. You guys, while you're in a cart in the rain, you are partially covered. So it has a cloth covering over it. It's like the old wagons from what's one of those really old games where you're riding down for like
Skyrim.
Red Dead
yeah,
Redemption.
Oregon Trail. Perfect. It's
Oh,
got
yeah,
one of
man.
those covers over it. So there
That
is
broken
a
axle.
cloth down on the back as well. So there's a cloth down on the back. There's a cloth down on the front. You can kind of open up the cloth to look out. But the only people that are really in any type of possibility of getting wet are the people riding in front. Because while there's a cover kind of over their head, it doesn't exactly cover the sides or the direct front. So they can, see things. However, this cloth provides very little protection against arms reaching in and tearing through them and grabbing your arm and beginning to pull you out of the cart.
Well, shit.
So you do notice, however, with your perception, that the arms that are grabbing you look wrinkled and old. Beyond that, there's not much more to catch for that one.
All right, sorry about that.
You're
Looks
forgiven.
like P. Diddy got out of jail.
I just missed the last part. I was on a phone call, and I see I moved a little bit. What happened?
Wrinkly old arms grabbed you.
Wrinkly old. Where did they grab me at? Am I
Grabbed you
uncomfortable?
through the cloth.
Yeah, the cloth is torn now. You guys are definitely not getting your deposit back. Just so
Maybe
we're
it's a priest.
clear on that. You're not getting your deposit.
Whatever. We're getting more. We gotta convert now.
Convert to priestism? Like what?
No,
what does
he
that even
means we've got a convertible. Come on, Sam.
Okay,
Keep
we're
up.
just gonna
Come
move
on, buddy.
right past that. We're just gonna move past that. I don't even know how to answer that.
Was
But
it a question? It was a statement.
I mean, it felt pretty questiony. I'm questioning the general.
The only
theme
question here is where the hell did I get grabbed at? Okay, that's what I want.
This is revenge for that damn
Oh,
tulip last
gee.
episode.
the arm. Yeah. You got grabbed on the arm. Just so we're clear on that.
Okay, thank you.
It feels like you're very uncertain.
You were
on that.
ripped from your
Hang on,
seat.
what's the
Now
name?
you're grabbed by some wrinkly old guy.
Or one.
And
It did not. Okay. Well, apparently that's the only image it's going to allow me to keep. Fine. Yeah.
totally wrinkly and old.
Listen, there's an actual image of an old man, but it just chose that one and wouldn't change. It will not give up that picture. So that is apparently the image we're going with. So I would like you guys to get over yourselves and accept this is our fate.
I accept
So-
nothing.
Delightful. Great. Good stuff. Top notch. So that is actually going to
Hold on a
move
second. Is
us-
that the old guy?
Are you already baked to seven heavens?
You don't understand. That's his secret. He's always baked.
You're
Exactly.
baked worse than a burnt brownie.
Thank you. That is the nicest thing anybody said to me all day. Thank you, sir.
I don't know if we'd agree with that. Most of us would probably be like, no, I don't think that's really all that nice.
Yeah.
I think that was, I think we could have done better. You know,
I think it was kind of inaccurate. If anyone looks like a burnt brownie, it's my dog Sam. I'm very light skinned.
that is actually quite correct. He is very light skinned, and I am in fact quite brown. So,
Man,
yeah,
didn't
I
have to
mean,
start a second Revolutionary War and already killing a Brit.
look, man, for goodness sakes, I am called Keeper the Black, and it's not on accident. It's not like I slipped that one in there. I mean, I don't know why we all confused. So,
Oh man, straight out of Africa, he's so damn dark.
aha! There we go. Figured it. Boom.
There he is.
Boomsies. How you like
Oh
that?
man.
How you like them
Gramps
apples?
has come back for his tooth fairy money.
That's an old man we can all get behind and shoot because he's clearly dragging Yuki out of the cart like he's a literal priest. Moving right along, though.
Help me!
Oh my god.
The only
I can't even
first
talk.
thing Yuki
So it
yells
sounds more like
is,
this.
We have been going for
Yes, he starts
15
playing
minutes and it's just
terrified music.
chaos.
So,
Oh, this is about to be
actually,
chaos.
the first person to act is actually going to be right over here, Mr. Melva. You're actually first on our list.
Wait,
Actually, I
didn't he actually survive last round or last session? Like
Did
he
he-
didn't get affected because he was fully
What?
awake.
I don't think I did.
No, he flumbled that one rough. It was rough, like really rough.
Yeah, I didn't
But-
fall asleep, but then, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
I
just
got
keep it with that.
owned by the eldritch creature, so
Yeah, it didn't go great.
one
But
for
good
two,
news,
maybe.
he's not dead, and that's all that matters for now.
That's a win in our book.
There you go. Listen. We have been we've been in a life or death situation for quite a while, so a not dead guy is definitely a win in our book.
I just like
I
how
think
everyone
every
else has
member
a
of this
name
party has
tag.
been in
Oh,
one
there's my
life
name
or death
tag.
situation every session.
Oh god, that just got chaotic. Okay, Melvar. So here's the thing.
Melvar.
Let's talk about the crazy train you're running down right now. Currently, because of the fact that you're crazed, you can only attempt either an action, either a core action or a simple action each round. But to start off with, you're basically going to attack somebody randomly. However, it will not be whatever these are because they are apparently not affected. So one,
They're
two,
right
three,
in
four,
front of me.
5. Correct. But there's another reason why they're not affected. It's not because of the fact of I'm a dick. That's too much. That's too obvious. So here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna go 1. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a d10.
Wow.
Come on, anything but 5, 6.
Do me. I could take it.
I feel like rolling crap for that one, bro.
All right. Survey says 8. So it was
I wasn't paying attention.
I
Who's
believe that
number
was
8?
7,
me.
8. That
No,
would
that was
be,
Stag.
Slag.
wait. Did it go up and then down? Was it like
It's
that?
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, and she was 9, 10.
Oh, she's 9, 10. Okay, so slag.
Yeah.
Cool. So while you're crazed, you will randomly target one of the 10 closest characters in your perception range. Yes, I know they are in your perception range, but there's a very specific reason why they aren't affected. But simply put, you're going to either attempt a bite, a natural weapon, or an unarmed sub-action against that person. So,
What's an unarmed sub action?
Means if they're
You-
using a
you
weapon, they could
basically
like
just-
unarm them and all that.
you just make an unarmed attack.
Mm.
I mean, honestly, you literally have to make an unarmed attack because I don't think you have a bite or a natural weapon. So, however, fun fact, you're also weakened. And because you are weakened, that means you're not going to add any bonuses to this attempt. So you're just going to roll a d20 and Slag, I need you to give me a parry defense as Melvar runs up to you and tries to give you a good old hawk on the noggin with his
Before he
fist
does
up.
that, I'm gonna
No,
activate
I mean,
Aura of
like,
Calm.
basically- Okay, I
Well,
got a question.
3, 4, 5,
So
Yes.
That'd be 9.
Slag
Hang
is in the vehicle, right? And I'm
Mhm.
outside the vehicle.
correct.
So wouldn't the logical thing to do be to actually attempt to grapple and drag him first?
So here's the thing. There is an actual condition that will force you to do something of that sort. This one only forces you to just kind of swing wildly. I mean, you're literally weakened. So you're not even putting your full strength in. It's kind of more like it's a little closer to the idea of someone crying and they're like, "You bastard, you killed him," and you start kind of swinging at them. It's kind of one of those things.
That's
where
a
you're
14
kind of
because I
trying to
activated
do
Aura
that.
of Calm before he rolled that.
Cool. Make sure you burn your energy for
I
that.
burnt it already.
Fantastic.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
D20 from you, Melvar. All you gotta do is apparently not beat a 14. Fantastic. So this is quite literally, Melvar, you are basically crying in his arms on the other side of this thing. Just you don't even break the actual cloth. You just kind of swing at it, and he does get hit on the shoulder, but it's a little sad. It's kind of sad. But while you're at it, go ahead and give me a DC 15 memorization.
Uh-oh.
Memorization.
Correct.
It's gonna be rough, this.
Wait. Oh, there we go.
Oh, championship games tonight.
Uh-oh.
Championship games today.
Damn.
20 minutes.
Cool. Melvar, after hitting your hand across this cloth and, feeling Slag's scaly skin, your next thought is, what the fuck am I doing?
What the fuck?
Well,
You
he's...
are no longer afflicted with this madness.
Yeah!
Cool. Also,
Finally, an even
Uh,
fight.
while you're not afflicted with the Magnus,
Magnus?
While you're
You
not
gotta say
afflicted
it, not
with
you gotta
this
keep
Magnus
it Magnus.
Carrots.
While you're not afflicted with this magnet. Damn it! Now I'm just gonna say Magnus from now on. Okay. While you're not afflicted with this,
Greatness.
How did they even
Afflicted
work?
with
Now-
greatness.
for this round, you still can only attempt either an action or a motion. Just so it's clear, but that's just for this round. So the question is, what would you like to do?
Actually, I would like to do like a perception check.
What are you attempting to perceive?
Like situation, like, is that creature still there? Is it changed into something else? Is there anything else around?
So, go ahead and give me a perception check then.
That
Ooh.
is huge.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Holy
you
cow.
can definitely hear the ukulelean playing wildly in what you can only guess is terror.
Okay. I guess I'll go with that and move towards the sound.
Phantasmic. So, you are free to go around the cart. The cart kind of ends right about here. So you can kind of just run around the cart. It's going to cost you 2 energy, though. But yeah, you see an old man wildly dragging the ukulelean out of the cart.
Oh, he's playing his ukulele. Screaming for help
Phantasmic.
with my tune.
Hey, stop! What are you doing?
It doesn't seem to really be paying much attention to you. At least as far as you can tell. Speaking of things, that's actually going to bring us to it. So, let me make
Is that the
sure.
only action I can take?
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's kind of the Uzis for right now. But don't worry. Next time on Melvar doing stuff.
Bruh.
Do we got a little
Alright.
diagram box for that?
We do not. Sorry, I did not think to have that one up there.
Outrageous.
That's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Speaking of that, hey Yuki, do me a favor. And I need from you a parry defense.
Another Perry.
Yes, sir.
Gary Perry.
Now add 5 to it because Cabra's got his boosty cups up there.
Woo-wee, my dog.
Yeah.
Perry.
Yes, sir.
That's 14.
Good stuff.
14 will be enough as this thing attempts to swipe into you, and you kind of swing your ukulele at it, batting off its hand.
Parry
Whoa.
this, you old casual.
Then continued to play it afterwards. You just like, whap!
That's the laptop.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like wah 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 wah.
Womp womp.
No, I'm actually hitting him. So you got like a drum sound.
Just every time.
So that's going to bring us to someone else in the cart. Who would like to go next? Oh, don't all go at once. I mean,
I'll go. Can I go?
yes, you can go.
All right.
Straight to hell. No, I'm just kidding. Yuki, you are not affected with madness. So
I know that.
what would you like to do?
I'm going to
Interesting.
exactly.
I'm going
I'm
to,
going to,
yes, go on. Well, I'm going to, yes, I'm listening.
That's a good idea. I think I'm going to do what is it? Words of encouragement? Is that the one where I get two D10 buffs? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm doing that to my dog, Kelbar. Kybler.
Kelbar?
Kybler, he's the only one who's not affected with the madness, right?
Currently, it's him and Melvar. You, him, and Melvar are no longer.
But my Melbar can't do no moves, right?
This round, sure not. But again, should that madness have a chance to affect them again, Wellzos, yeah.
All right. Well, Kelbar is getting Kyber. It's getting the words of encouragement. I'm throwing some words of encouragement at Melbar too. Kyber and Melbar.
So each of you
Good.
have 1 D10 buff dice that you can use on any check within the next 60 seconds.
Two.
Oh, are you doing it twice?
No, I'm doing one for each, but it's 2 D10 buffs, I thought.
Yes, in total. So you're normally choosing one character who can hear you.
Yeah, well, I'm choosing 2 characters.
So you're
Doing it twice.
Mother, that's what I just asked.
Well, I'm confused now. So how many? That's
burn
12 points?
12 energy. Yes, burn 12 energy as you start to strum up a crazy beat to really get the boys moving, get that heart pumping, get that body jumping, the blood rushing. I mean, it's not. It's a little more, I'd say, exaggerated than that because you're still.
Where's my boss music?
You're still being grabbed out of there, so you're kind of working with one hand and really trying to get something going. But each of you have 2 buff dice that you can use at any point in time in the next 60 seconds. So, Yuki, anything else from you?
I'm chilling.
That's one way of saying it. You're more.
Oh,
like
actually,
struggling.
I do want to do one more thing. Take that back. I want to horse kick this motherfucker.
You are welcome to do so.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and give me your Seahorse of Doom.
Which is that?
Oh, so go into weapons and powers. Where you see the weapon unarmed, just tap the damage check.
All right, are you ready?
It's 2 + 5, I think. Yeah, go for it. Hit me.
15 plus 22 plus that. I don't know.
Yep.
22.
It's plus 5 more, right? Plus
big
5
numbers,
more, right?
The big numbers.
Plus 5 more.
No.
Huh?
15 is so it's a +7. You rolled a 15.
Plus I got 5 from Kyber.
That's for defense.
Oh.
So a total of 22.
That's a good horse kick.
That will definitely be a fantastic horse kick. And more
And how
importantly,
much energy do I expose from that horse kick?
that one's going to be 6, sir.
Okay.
That is going to be 6. Now, more importantly, that will definitely hit. And let's see. the old man that's trying to give you a hugsy. A little hugsy wugsy.
A little reach around.
Oh, bruh.
I did not say it like that, just so we are all clear. Those were not
Okay.
my words. Those were
That's
his
my
words.
interpretation. I'm sorry.
Okay,
He's
yes.
a ukulele and
Very
fiddler.
his interpretation.
Even though I don't have any sexual organs.
You don't have any fiddly bits.
Jeez in heaven. Okay, so
He
you
reaches
give
around
this
and feels
thing
nothing.
a
To his
rough
surprise.
kick. So here's the thing. It's not going to die, but it's not going to be around to say anything else either. So do you know how you're putting this thing down to, I guess, Sleep Town?
What?
How do you kill it?
Sure, let's go with that. That sounds way
Even though,
less
yeah.
enthusiastic, but I mean, yeah, that one. How do you not kill it, but put it down? Would you like me to just figure that out for you?
Basically, how the fuck do you knock the shit out of this thing? He's asking
Yeah,
you to
sure,
describe how
let's
you
go
knock
with
it the
Just
fuck
hit it in
out.
the head and it
I was
flies
I was
into a
giving you
tree.
an opportunity to do this, man. I can do it, but okay.
I was gonna say a trank dart. I don't know.
You kick
He
it.
horse kicked
So-
it.
So we're just gonna say you kick it, and it kind of stumbles back, falls over this fence, and then stops moving.
I like it.
There you go. Simple as that. Short, sweet, simple. It's gonna have to do the trick.
I have an issue.
With what?
Well, you didn't fix my unarmed stuff, and I can't use that stuff until you fixed it. Because you said...
What are you talking about? What?
Well,
wrong with your
last time
unarmed
I boosted my unarmed stuff, and you said you'd fix it, and it's not fixed.
Your unarmed stuff.
Yeah, because you said I
I-
got certain bonuses, and you'd sort it out, and it's not sorted, so I can't use it, and I might have to use it in this, so...
God
damn it. Sam? What the fuck?
Is one. Okay, so let's go over here
Because I just don't want to
take
use
that.
that on somebody and it be wrong.
and turn that into a. What is your unarmed?
It's a +1.
1, and then it's gonna be +1. Okay, and then over here I say 1. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Fixed?
Good enough on that one. That one's good enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
You
Thank you.
right?
So,
Continue.
cool. Here's the thingy-osos. Oh, I totally forgot about that part. Well, worry about that later.
Uh-oh.
So here's the thing. This one over here
Mhm.
is going to look at the group of you and just start running this way.
I'm not sure if we should be afraid of that or
I say we get the
actively
fuck out of here.
encourage.
Yep. Time to go.
I'm not sure. if
Melvar,
we
get
should be
back in here.
afraid
Nah,
or-
Melvar, finish your job. Make sure this thing's dead.
Right.
Chop its head off.
Yeah, let's worry about that in a minute. We're going to go through the hostiles before we go through the allies.
Hmm?
So,
Oh, yeah, I
let's
forgot.
start
These
off
two are
with
still in rage. Oh,
Slag.
these three.
Hey, buddy. I'm going to need you to do me a favor. So, everyone here is pretty hostile minus the unconscious old man over here. So, 1, 2,
It's free on free.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a d10.
Hey, Ryan, how's it going? I like that shirt.
You a lot of compliments on it.
Yeah, what is it like?
2. So, Slag, you are going to just knock over these people as you come running over to where Chester's hanging out. Chester, just so we're clear, you also are weakened and crazed. So, fun thing should have happened last time. We're going to solve that this time. So both of you are going to roll a d20.
For fuck's sake.
But good news, Chester, you're going to add 5 to that d20 that you roll.
Chester or Jester?
No, Chester.
Chester,
Mr.
you're
Grimspeak.
slag. You get to be slag. You're slag. The role of slag is played by you. So
that's
we're
a
looking
+5.
at 13.
Yep.
And we are looking at 9. So this is very much one of those little girl fights where you see them kind of like slapping at each other. It has devolved into this point. So
Awesome.
congratulations. That's going to bring us to someone who is not crazed. Which actually, Kyber, that literally just leaves you, buddy.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, hang on. Before we do that,
Hang on.
Slag.
I think it's this person's turn,
Slag,
isn't it? It's these two people before me.
Slag, you still have the opportunity to either make an action or basically a core action or a simple action. So you could move, for example, or you could do something else.
Can he attempt to break out of this, whatever this thing is?
Worrying
making him
about that
crazy?
in a minute. Worrying about that in a
Okay.
minute.
For a core action, that's just like a simple attack, or can I use one of my spells?
So when it comes down to your actual actions, you have most of your powers, I believe, are for the most part actions. What are you attempting to do? How about that?
I was gonna attempt to use the soul call.
What the fuck does that do?
Ooh, interesting. You certainly could do that. That won't stop you in any way. If you'd like to, you certainly can. But do know that means that your body is now vulnerable. You'd be leaving your body
Oh, it's a Doctor Strange
vulnerable.
power.
But you could do it.
Kind of, sort of, but I feel like that's one of my only and best options right now.
Well, you're
Plus,
certainly welcome to.
Plus, I can still use unarmed attacks like this, so it's not that bad.
It's a whole. That's cool power.
Oh, hey, fun thing. Just so you know, this one's a real fun one. If you're still crazed by the end of this round, or, when you finish this one action, whatever you attempt to do, if you have to make that next unarmed attack, it'll be based off of your new setup. Yeah, you understand that?
Yeah, I understand that. But question,
Okay.
does the madness only affect my mind, or does it affect my soul?
It's going to affect your mind. Oh, interesting. How about this? I'll let you do it, and you can ask fate whether it affects your soul too.
Oh shit.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So, go ahead and burn your energy. Your 3 energy then.
Mm-hmm. And roll D100.
Roll me a D100. Yes, sir. Soyve says,
Fuck.
Dog.
cool. However, that is your action.
Uh-oh.
I will go ahead and give you that opportunity, which comes multiple times in a lifetime, if I'm being honest. Give me a DC 15 memorization. As you attempt to remind yourself who you are and where you come from.
Big roll for this. Come on, bud. Is that gonna do it?
Huh.
Just fucking missed it.
So that 15 is not a 15. So, good news, guys. I have great news, and I have horrendous news. Good news, Slag's body isn't attacking you anymore. Bad news, now his soul is, and it's going to ignore your armor and your luck. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's great.
Can I just describe how I come out?
Absolutely. I'm going to enjoy this so much.
Yay.
You see me glowing slightly with a white glow, and me start cackling like a mad goblin.
Oh dear.
And then slowly pop out a white blob that just corporeally turns into me with a tail just floating 5 feet off the ground, laughing maniacally.
Fuck.
Brilliant idea. Horrible execution, but I love it. Kyber, you are next to act because you're the only other person on the quote-unquote ally side to act.
I will
What's
give
the
a fair
plan,
warning
Kyber?
next time I try to do a batshit plan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bit of warning would have been good, bud. Oh well.
Listen, it was a great warning. It was a great
Alright, so
warning.
she's fucking mental. He's fucking mental.
I'm
yes.
fucking ghost mental.
Yeah,
Chester's
I'm
flag
gonna
and
worry about you
Cassandra-
later. Although I have
Vampire
sworn
at
off
the
killing people with magic, you might be next on the fucking list because you kind of seem fucking dangerous.
I'm playing
Just before I actually
Stable
get back into
Architect.
character, I'm gonna say this: the second you mentioned powers, I was like, okay, is he actually just gonna turn on the group and actually roleplay this to full extent and just attack someone out of the blue? Like, that's what my thought process was. Technically, I was only half wrong. You're not doing it free willingly.
I'm surprised that
I
he
was
didn't
this
just try to
close
turn
to being
everyone into a
free.
chicken.
Well,
It was like, oh, he's gonna turn
I
everyone
thought
into
it
a
was
chicken.
going to be another Dan situation, if you remember what I'm talking about, Sam. I thought that's what we were dealing with here. So I got very scared for a moment there.
Listen. He came up with a brilliant plan. It just didn't work. Oopsie poopsies. So
I do have a question about his soul properties. Can I actually, like, is he, like, still corporeal? Like, can you still hurt him while he's in this
You
You
soul
can still
body?
hurt me, it's just it doesn't hurt my body.
Is he
Just
physical?
hurt your soul.
Like,
So I
his
could,
soul is a spirit,
basically,
or
I
is it
could
like a
knock your soul
physical
the
thing?
fuck out.
Yeah, you can knock me out soul-wise, but I don't regain energy until I go back into my body. So
it simply put, let's make sure we're clear on this. So you are incorporeal, unseen, and able to pass through objects and characters, or being corporeal, visible, and able to interact with. So right now he is corporeal, but he has the ability to go incorporeal. In which case, you're kind of fucked. But
So
you
if
know,
if I went to
kind of
attack
scrappy.
him, like if I went to like punch his lights out, he could turn incorporeal right then and there.
no,
no.
Oh, well,
it has to be on my turn.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
very much. It's not during anyone's turn. So you're safe on that end. But if it makes you feel better, the worst you can do is exhaust him rather than actually harm him.
And when he's exhausted, he goes back into his body.
Pretty much.
Nope.
So if I get a really good punch off,
Okay, this is getting exhausting, man. Just do something.
I'm
What
gonna
you gonna do, man?
obviously I'm gonna see the big
I
threat
suggest
here
going
and
for
go
the
to
Dragon
him.
Lady, because at this point she's the only one that's got any kind of reach on us.
I'm gonna knock you out because you could do some serious damage to the crew. I'm not
Well,
worried
right now,
about
I'm fine
them
with
because
the
I
tree
can
guy.
fend off both of them. These two are behind me, and yeah. So I'm just gonna try and knock Slag out or exhaust him.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an unarmed.
And you said it doesn't do
hey.
any damage to your body; it's just your soul, right?
Yes,
So
you're just gonna
basically,
exhaust me.
it makes him expend energy rather than take actual agony.
Right.
But here's the thing. Isn't he an ally of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, go ahead, Kyber.
While he's in his ghost form, he gets all the bonuses, doesn't he?
He does indeed.
Fuck, I'm not gonna do that then because that's like no, that's like a boss fight. Never mind. Fuck's sake. That's.
I mean, hey, look, there is another option, and it's to shut down this defense that you put up. Try to hit him and throw it back up.
No, because I need to protect the rest of the crew.
Well, I said you could throw it back up, but you have to just spend the energy for it. So again, you could shut it down, but you'll just have to burn the energy to try to do it again. See what I mean?
Let me see how much.
You can activate it on anyone's turn. So, I mean, you could attempt to shut it down, swing on him, and then put it back up.
Let's go, Gators. Let's go.
Come on, buddy. What you doing?
Roll
What's
Tide,
the plan
motherfucker.
here? I know.
Take it.
That's something, son.
Okay.
Let's go.
Can I go to try and knock out her first? I deal with the
Say,
closest problem child,
Cassandra,
so that they have to go
her-
through me.
I feel like her is Cassandra. Yeah,
Yes.
you can certainly hit a girl, you coward.
No,
Hit her with
I'm
that
gonna
meat
make
stick.
sure that these guys stay safe.
Okay, fine, man. I just think it's hilarious.
She don't know what hit her.
Yeah, I can fight a
didn't
ghost,
he
but
didn't
I'd
he
rather
attempt
hit
to
a
hit a girl
woman.
earlier?
Alright, I'll go for Grimspeak first if you want. I don't care.
Listen, man.
I have the energy to take both of them out right here and now. It's Slag that's the biggest issue. If I take both these guys out, I'm good. Alright,
Okay, go for it.
okay.
I don't care who you swing at. I think it's still hilarious. He's like, I can fight the ghost, but you know what? Nah.
Fuck
Shut up, Sam. Okay.
Very good one. Hit him with a chance.
Well, fuck, that's not gonna do
Bust out
nothing.
the Ouija board.
Yay, unarmed.
You got that D10. You got that D10.
I do have that D10. I've got 2
You do have
D10s
the
actually.
D10.
Hell yeah, hold up.
You certainly do.
Roll one.
Those words of encouragement are affecting
Is that enough? Is that enough to knock her out without hurting her?
a 9.
I'm gonna let you listen. I'm gonna be honest. This is one of those moments where she's going crazy, and we'll discuss that after you've decided what your final role is.
Bastard.
So it's that time of the month, huh?
Oh, she needs putting
Not
down.
even gonna touch
Never
down
mind
the
knocking
pin
out,
with
needs
Paul.
putting down. No, I'm joking.
Let's just keep
Well,
it
she's on
going.
a dragon in 2 ways.
What's the plan?
Get your Red Wings, boy.
Is that what we're going with there?
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'll go with a 9 for now.
Cool. Okay, let's start off by talking about what happens when you roll a nat 1.
Is there something
'cause-
bad that happens for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because
Why?
nat 1s specifically in attack checks are gonna give you what we call a problem. So let's double check your nat 1. First of all, if it does not actually hit their defense, they're going to evade. And if they successfully evaded and you rolled a nat 1, you're going to burn out 5 additional energy. So go ahead and burn 5 more energy while you're at it.
Fuck me.
Not that crazy, but you know what?
That is crazy. I can't do anything. That's...
Yeah, so you attempt to swing at her, but at the same time, you're more interested in not hurting her. That's kind of a big part of this whole plan. And because of that, rather than actually doing any damage, you successfully swing at her and kind of get your hand stuck on one of the barrels near you, knocking it out of the cart. Some food spills out. But beyond that, nothing much happens. So, I would ask you if there's anything else you'd like to do, but
I'd like to
Seems you're kinda
back up and make sure that I'm guarding both these guys here from anything from
okay.
them.
So, remember, you're in a cart that kind of ends at this point here. He's partially out of the cart. I mean, where are you really going is the question.
I thought he was fully out of the cart. I thought he was ripped out of the cart.
No, he's being dragged out of the cart. He wasn't already out there yet.
How did I
He's
horse
still
kick
kind
him
of
then?
teetering.
That's
I'd have to
Because
have
you
my
were
feet out the
close
horse
enough
kick
to
him.
kick him. Yeah, you were close enough. Remember, he's holding on to you. So obviously you can touch him if he can touch you. I mean, I know you got short legs, but they're not that short.
He grabbed
They're
my
not like
arm,
baby legs.
started
Yes.
grabbing me out.
And so you kicked him over the
So
fence.
I had to have my full body had to be out the window. I had to be outside.
I swear to God. No. Let me help you out here. You're still in the cart.
Yeah.
Problem solved. I'm glad we can get over that. See, I knew we
All
needed those
right.
freaking
I
circles.
must be straddling the window then.
There you go. Sure. Let's go with that. He's straddling the window like a champ.
all right. I'm just gonna make sure that
So, I
I'm
mean,
guarding him. Basically,
I'm not going to make you spend anything in that direction, but I will let you know they can still move around you.
Yeah, no.
Just so it's clear.
I know.
Okay. All righty. And that's going to bring us to Mr. Grimspeak. Speaking of... No, Slag already tried that. Cool. Grimspeak. Here's what I need you to do. You're a little bit on the crazy side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to keep the same thing. 7, 8, 9, 10. She's always been 9, 10. We're going to keep her 9, 10.
It's
Go
not
ahead
the
and roll
same.
me a
but
D10.
Okay.
It's close, okay? Hey, Slag! Here's
Please
what I
tell me
need
he's
from
going
you.
for my ghost and not
Here's
my
what I
body.
need from you. Chester, roll me a D100. Up means you go for the ghost. Down means you go for the ghost's weak spot.
Fuck!
Cool. Chester, roll me a D20. $14. That's going to hit by 4
Clayton Jr.
at
Wait,
least.
do I still get the
A
No.
defense with a body that you can't control?
No.
Yeah, nope, never mind.
Yeah, Oh, hey, Slag, what's your moxie?
Oh dear.
My moxie -2.
Oh dear.
Cool. So 3 was your defense. Fantastic. Cool. That's gonna be 11 to start with. Chester,
11.
what is your let's see. Do you even have any? You don't. Oh, good.
11.
Good news. So technically it's only going to be 11 points of physical bludgeoning damage. Slag, this one's gonna affect your actual body. So remember, starts with grit. Starts with grit. Don't burn out your life force before you hit the grit. Uh-huh.
Do I add my armor too?
No.
What's your armor at?
2.
2? Yeah, you're going to decrease by the armor. You're going to decrease that amount.
Oh, he still gets his armor.
So it will be
That's good at
9.
least.
Yeah, well, it's a physical person hitting him. Right. So it's physical bludgeoning. That's going to stop you at 10. Good news, Slag. You're no longer a ghost. Yay!
Bad news, you're unconscious.
Slag's body just goes limp. And, well, I mean, it was already limp. So,
But it goes even more limp, right?
I just knocked
Just
my
has a
fucking head
seizure
and I just
moment as
flump
his
over.
body's like absorbed by his soul.
Jester just takes both hands and slams it down on Slag's head, and you hear a crack as Slag's ghostly form goes right back into his body.
Oh dear.
So, good news. Slag's not a problem anymore. Yay! Bad news. Slag is no longer able to protect himself from crazy Chester and crazy Cassandra. Mr. Grimspeak, you have the ability to perform a core action or a simple action, which would be movement, or it would be an action of your choice. What would you like to do?
Want to use an ability?
Absolutely. What are we thinking?
Photosynthesis.
What?
I just want to photosynthesize to get rid of the madness. That's how plants work.
Yeah. Let me think about that. Hang on. Let me just check your. No. Try again. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that was my only plan.
Okay. So your plan is to do nothing?
Can I attempt to kick Slag in the balls again?
I mean, sure. It's less of a attempt, and at this point, it's just to try to murder him. But yes, you certainly can.
All right. I will come around. Oh, why can I not?
Oh, so here's the thing. Cool, you've made your action. Is that where you're stopping?
Yeah.
Cool, fantastic. Do me a favor. Roll me a. What is it?
Memorization.
Thank you. DC 15
You wanna get pizza?
memorization.
From the spot?
DC 15, DC 15,
Mhm.
DC 15. Cool. All right, that's going to bring us to Cassandra. Now Cassandra will find out who she's going to give the old thumpsies to. 9. I did not plan out who was all being pointed to, but I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good enough for me. So, Mr. Grimspeak, you're gonna roll me a d20. You're gonna add 5 to it.
No, he's still mad, so he doesn't get the bonus.
No. He's not an enemy. He's still an ally. You still considered him an ally in the same way you still considered Slag an ally.
You're
so
not
still
wrong.
gonna get the bonus. He just rolled a d20. On her end, she's going to do the exact same thing, but I'm gonna be honest, that's a 22. She's not gonna successfully hit you. So having done that, she will look around and she's going to take her because her fishing rod is basically right there, and she's going to grab it and sling it toward Kyber and pull it back around herself. And then let's roll hers. Let's see how she does.
I thought crazy people couldn't do armed actions.
No. They couldn't do. You can do one action. You can attempt one action. In other words, a core action or a simple action. So for Slag, it was using his ability to pull his soul out of his body. Chester just walked. Basically, you get one action, and that's about it.
What do you mean just walk? Why you insult me?
Not an insult. Walking isn't a horrible choice.
You're like
But
Slag
currently,
got
I mean,
a
you wanted to
spear out of
originally
his
kick me in the
body.
balls.
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was going to be another damn moment too. This is getting really out of hand.
This has gotten very out of hand. So currently, what we're looking at is Cassandra is roped up in her own, basically she's wrapped herself up in her fishing rod and then woken up and been like, fuck. Oh, fuck. Cool. So that actually brings us to the beginning of the round.
Sweet.
Fun thing. Melvar, I believe you are first to act as the quote-unquote enemies in your mists are literally just your people.
Well, it's literally
would you
just
like
Grimspeak now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Actually,
he's the last one.
You're right. He's the last crazy.
Dogpile the motherfucker.
Don't mess with me. I'm crazy.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I would suggest getting behind me.
So,
I am the team's punching bag. Like, I take the hits.
okay. So, first
I
of
mean,
all,
I took most
Melvar,
of the hits.
roll me a d20 while you're at it. I'm sorry. You have actually full. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Basic rule of thumb, guys. When we make our rolls, because I'm doing 80 other things, do say what the number is.
19.
Just the total one.
19.
Fantastic. You're going to notice that there are some guys running up here. They don't seem to be wearing any uniform that you're used to. So you're not quite sure who they are. But they do seem to be running in your direction. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to scurry to the front. Oh, try this.
Cool. Burn your 2 energy for it. And of course, do let me know. You did make sure to give yourself back your energy, right?
Actually, I have forgotten that. I was just wondering
Second
when
round.
you said that. Okay. But I'm pretty
It's the second
sure.
round, so you get it back. Yes, sir.
I think I only
9.
get 9 back, yeah.
Yes, sir. 9. Well, I mean, you only have 19, so I mean, I'm pretty sure that gives you. Oh wait, did you burn off another 2?
No, I just
How much
did.
energy do we get back?
I added 9 and I've subtracted 2.
Yeah, you saved me trouble. Carry on.
Okay.
10 energy, 10, right?
Most people, yes. Go ahead, Melvar.
I'm gonna kind of like bang Carly. Like, hey, look alive. Is everybody okay? What's go? There's like some people coming.
So,
Hold on a second. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Cool. Okay.
Do I see the Eldritch Child anywhere, or did it vanish?
The first thing that you picked up,
saw it run that way.
Oh, okay. Might be
Okay.
for the best.
So, this is a moment where if you'd like to talk, the non-crazies among us may have a quick conversation.
In
Well,
the
you have to-
dialogue room.
We're not going to immediately do that unless you actually want to have a conversation.
Oh,
Do we want to have a conversation?
I just want to go to the dialogue room.
It sounds like good enough to me. I guess we will, our non-crazies and non-unconsciouses will have some conversation in the dialogue room.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Oh, not you.
Yes.
Yuki, Melvar, Kyber, and the non-crazed Cassandra, which you can't see yet. Yep, wait, and uncover. There we go. Cassandra. So Cassandra's kind of tied up in here. Not exactly in the greatest of, setups right now. I'm kind of a little tied up at the moment. What's going on exactly?
It looks like there's soldiers approaching.
Looks like we've stopped. What the hell are we doing out here? And why am I
Hey.
tied up?
There was a creature and it messed with our minds. I'm kind of blame. I thought I saw a child in the woods, and I guess it was a trick.
Child in the woods.
Damn it, man.
Shit.
What are we gonna do about these people approaching? Not that I can talk.
I
We
mean,
can-
if
you
you
can
if
talk,
you
man. Nobody
two
stopped
if you
you.
two can take care of Grimm's Peak, I'll take care of all the people up front.
Well, hold on. What? You said people up front. What do they look like?
They look like soldiers of some sort, but like I've never seen their armor before.
So what immediately makes you think that that you need to take them in any way, shape, or form?
I'm taking precautions. I'm just going up the front. I'm not going to start anything, but I'm at least going to be up the front. Just in case they start
That's
something.
great. Is everyone still with us?
Everyone's
I
still
haven't
with
seen
us. Slag is
Slag or-
unconscious. Grimspeak's still mad. He's still got the vampire madness.
Yeah, I'd like to say something
Hmm?
about being crazy.
I was crazy once.
So
They locked me in a rubber room.
currently, Cassandra kind of she's still struggling in her own rope. Shouldn't we probably deal with the problem child first, so that we're all on the same general page before we, I don't know, go and deal with whatever that might be, which we don't know if they're friendly or not friendly, but we're kind of sitting ducks here while one of our guys is wildly attacking us.
Okay.
I think that's what
Melva, you
Kyber said.
untie Cassandra. I'll go up the
Yes.
front stall while you guys deal with Grimspeak.
That sounds like a plan.
So we're going to leave the muscle to deal with conversation, and the crazy tree man somewhere around this cart is going to be dealt with by who? Yuki?
No, Melva. Okay, fine.
What would I do?
Yuki, you basically untie her. Melva deal with Grimspeak. I'll make sure that these guys don't blindside you and attack you from nowhere.
I will gladly untie her, very slow-like.
So she immediately says, now hold on a second. Maybe we could have the most conversationally skilled among our little party here, I don't know, talk to the people who we may or may not want to actually fight, and have the muscle deal with the friend we don't want to kill?
Fine. I will stay here, deal with Grimspeak. Melva, you and Cassandra go up. Yuki, you stay with me.
Hang on, let me just hop to my
Are you-
feet for just a second as I get out of this.
Melva, untie
I'll be
her.
up in a minute. I'll be up in a minute. Just, yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
find it
pull out
funny that
like
she
a
talks
knife and
about the
just
most
cut these.
conversational like I'm not there.
I'm gonna cut these lines because.
Slag, you're unconscious. None of this is getting through to you.
Sorry about your fishing reel.
Oh, I have to restring this. Can't you just put a little effort into it? Just be careful.
We don't have time for effort!
All right, so with that, we are leaving the dialogue room.
Man, we've had this room for so long, and it still looks like a 5-year-old drew it.
And
How much
yet,
was it?
somehow, we keep finding ourselves right
That's not
back
bad.
in the room. So, Melvar, here's what I'm
Okay.
going to tell you. So,
Like 20 minutes.
there
What
are
time is
two
it now?
ways you can go
1:30. Okay.
option one,
Right.
either way is going to cost you 6. Option one is going to be that you're just cutting it. Option two,
That's
you
plenty.
can attempt to remove her from it, which might not take that much effort, but might just take a little more energy and a little more time.
I know. I'm going to. I still got like another 5-6 bucks to pay.
Because the truth is,
Oh yeah. How?
if it comes to actual combat and her
60 bucks.
weapon is
Oh,
no
I got
longer
$60.
her weapon, she's just kind of got a stick. So,
Where did I get 60 bucks from?
Okay.
Oh, that's right. No, I spent that a long time ago.
their house. They got it from their house.
That's how
They
slow
got
I am sometimes, bro.
I know. I've noticed that. We've all noticed that.
Oh,
Glad
is
we've
my
had
mic
this
on?
important conversation.
You,
Very
you.
much.
Oh, my
There you
bad.
go,
I was
buddy.
talking
Yeah.
to somebody else.
I noticed that.
Yeah, I am a little
Very good.
slow.
And it's okay. We forgive you. So, Mel,
All right.
what's your plan?
I got to ride the short bus.
Okay,
Well,
I'm going to attempt to take her weapon off intact.
Take her
What
weapon
I'm going
off.
to have you do is give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Take them puppies off.
Dang.
So,
Oh, okay. Don't I still have a buff, or did that go away?
No,
That would be for
it's the
defenses.
defenses.
so
You still got
here's
2
the thing.
Oh, who is that?
Rather than burning 6 energy, you're just going to burn 8. But you're still able to free her from it.
As they walk off, I say, stay in 20 feet of me.
So you can, if you'd like, you can hustle up to the front now.
Within 20 feet. Don't go past 20 feet.
Cool. All right, that's going to bring you another 2.
It's 20 feet, right? Or is it 25?
I think it's 20, but I'm pretty sure he's close enough.
Yeah, it's 20 feet.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So that is going to bring us to our first non-friend, Mr. Grimspeak.
Isn't she moving up with him? Isn't she?
No, action to action to action. Remember, we're still in, technically, we're still in
combat, yeah, okay.
Correct. Correct. So, Mr. Grimspeak, we've got, with Melvar all the way up there, we're going to start down here and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, he's not even conscious, but... Ooh! Ha 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 ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
For fuck's sake.
11, 12,
2, 3,
13, 14.
5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'll make it nicer to you guys. 1, 2,
Roll a 1.
3.
1.
Hey,
Just
3,
do all one of them. 1,
4,
2, 3.
5, 6.
Am I
7,
1, 2, and then
8,
he's 3, 4? Is that
9,
how that is?
10. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 because I know you're trying to specifically get him to focus you. So I'll give you 1, 2.
Okay. I'm just checking.
All right.
I'm just making
No
sure I'm on the
problem.
same page.
Mr. Grimspeak,
Call
roll
him
me
Fauna.
a D10.
1 or 2. 1 or 2. Come on. No! You idiot! You fool!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
Oh,
Mr.
fuck.
Grimspeak, you go.
You had 1 job, James. 1 job.
I don't have enough movement for that.
Yeah, here's the thing. You don't actually have to spend any energy for this. You're not spending energy on this one.
Hey, it's
So
still
Because it's
pretty
a
Damn.
crazy
fast.
goddamn
When
moment
you're
of him
crazed,
just losing his mind.
You just do things that are outside of your normal. That's why it also doesn't burn any energy. Because all of this is done completely without taking anything from you. So,
Totally should have gone up.
here's what I need from
Come
you.
on.
Roll me a
Wait, hold
D20.
on. Wait.
Yes.
One question.
Yes.
Hang on. Before
Yes.
he moves, I know it's already moved, but something's come to my mind where I can actually activate something and I can stop him from moving.
What would you like to attempt?
I would like to use Stumbling Strike whenever someone tries to leave the close range combat in damage phase. Nah. Wait, no.
Okay,
wait.
now
It
here's
chose.
my thing.
I'm reading that wrong. Hold up.
Because I was gonna say that was nearly perfect, except
When the character
close range
attempts
for
to
you.
leave the range of your chosen close damage weapons or
Right.
unarmed
Your
attack.
close damage weapon or unarmed attack is 5 feet. He's 10 feet away.
Damn it!
You were so close, and I was loving it. You know what? Fuck it. How about this? Roll me a D100. We're gonna see if you can do the old-fashioned tackle and strike.
Fuck, I can't.
So here's what I'm gonna get you. You're gonna go ahead and dive out.
Wait,
the
can I
window
buff
and
that?
end
Wait.
up
Can I buff that D100 with a D10?
No.
No, damn.
But you get to stumble your way right out that window. I will make you burn a little bit for it because you attempted something, but you didn't actually fully make it, so only burn, like, what's Stumbling Strike normally cost?
Fucking
8?
8.
Burn 4.
Okay.
Just burn 4. Half of it, because you didn't even get a chance to really do it, but you tried something crazy. It was fun. I was excited. It was all in good attempt. Speaking of that, Mr. Grimspeak, give me an unarmed attack. I'm sorry, no. Roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20.
Fuck's sake. Sorry, guys. I tried.
You did.
You're
That
good.
was heroic. Here's the thing. Mr. Grimspeak, you stumble up, you run up to him at full speed and just, your hand swings at him, and you do hit him right in his chest plate, in his chest plate, and you hear clang as your hand kind of, cool. That is going to bring us to our next person to act, which will be among the team of conscious members.
Can it be Cassandra?
You want Cassandra to act next?
No. I kind of want to deal with him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about with Millie Bobby
Sounds
Brown.
about right. Yeah. So in that case, Kyber, if you're the one that's going to do it, your initiative is what? 1? Cool. So go ahead and give yourself back 11.
Cool.
And let's get this party started. What's your plan, Mr. Kyber?
I'm gonna. Can I go over to here? How much is that gonna cost me first of all?
Let's see. That's what I'm figuring out now. It's only gonna cost you 2.
Okay.
You can get close enough to
1,
him
2.
within 5 feet.
This is.
What are you
Hold up.
attempting to do?
I'm gonna burn 9.
Why don't you tell me what you'd like to do, and we'll talk about it and save you the trouble of just burning stuff.
Can I try and knock him the fuck out?
So you're attempting to knock Chester out?
Yes.
Absolutely. How would you like to attempt this?
Actually, unarmed attack him.
Okay, then that's going to just cost you 6 rather than 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Unless, of course,
6.
you're trying to stab him through the face.
No, I was gonna say, could I try and punch him twice in case I missed? But with these guys, I don't know
that'd cost
anything
you
about
another-
them. I'm really close. I'd much rather keep my energy just in case I need it for something else.
It'd just be another 6 for it. But go ahead and give me your check. And now that you're in his range, since he's your ally and all that, cool. Mr. Grimspeak, roll me
Hang
a
on.
D20, add
I'm
5
buffing it
to
with 10. I'm buffing it with 10.
Go for it.
There we go.
Fuck yes.
16. So,
Plus 5.
Mr. Grimspeak.
Yeah, he's
no,
got a plus
that's
5.
plus
I don't want to
total.
lower that just in case. I don't want to do too
You
well to
actually
actually cripple him. I just want to knock him out. Can I... should I deactivate it?
No.
So, Mr. Grimspeak, roll me your D20.
All right, cool.
9
It's not going to do it,
plus
so we're
your
good. We're good.
5 is going to be a total of
14.
No, I'm sorry, 14. Oh, hey, Mr. Grimspeak, roll me a DC 15 memorization. It seems we didn't do first. So we're
Were
gonna
we
see
meant
how
to
this
do that
turns out.
first? Oh my god.
We'll worry about that in a minute. It's okay. It didn't matter.
You didn't get it either way,
It's
so
so
you're
Okay,
close.
okay.
So
I'm
close.
completely valid and validated for my attack.
Listen. I had another plan if he had succeeded, but it's okay. So for starters, that's going to be 2. You're going to get a +2 to whatever your total agony is, which, in your case, what is your athletics? I'm sorry. Kyber, what is your athletics?
Oh my. Oh, okay.
Yes.
My athletics is a +3. Do I have to roll one or?
No. That's going to be a total of 5. So, Mr. Grimspeak, first of all, decrease 5 by your armor. And then you're going to take 5 points of, 5 points of bludgeoning, if you will.
How you?
Mm-hmm.
No, just.
And you said yours was 3, right? It's +3.
I didn't realize
Okay,
how much freaking grit he's got. I probably should have deactivated it.
Okay. And then, oh, that's right. It was +2. I'm sorry. Take 2 more out of there as well. Cool. So, what's your armor? Oh, yours at 4. Okay. So, you definitely clock him. And you clock him on the back of the head. He turns around and goes, "Wah!"
At least he's not after the soldiers now.
Yep, dealing with me. Come on.
Don't forget to warn the soldiers. Hey, this dude's on rabies, right?
Yeah,
be careful.
this guy's. He's got vampirism.
Don't say vampirism, you dumbass!
No, vampirism isn't the right. He's under vampire mind control. He's lost his sanity.
Sanity. Wait, is he acting crazy? Is he a friend of yours?
He's a friend of ours. He's just acting crazy. I'm trying to deal with him. Just step away from him.
Restrain him.
Yeah, actually.
What else would you like to do?
Yes, because it's still my action, isn't it?
It is.
We're rid of this championship.
Can I also activate one for the money?
Oh,
because
man.
it was a close damage check.
This is another one of those things where you did it like 10.5 years later.
Yeah, I can do that on the next one though. Hang on, I'm just checking. I'm just checking my powers. Sorry, hold up 1 second. Oh, but I could activate that. No, I'm not going to though.
This is crazy. You could attempt to work towards restraining him. You know, like
I'm seeing if there's anything that I can just activate which will knock him to the ground.
I mean, you could just try to grab him and then burn another 6 and try to restrain him.
Okay, I'll do that then.
That's only possible. Let's do it one at a time, okay? First things first, let's start off with you, Mr. Grimspeak. Roll a d20. Now remember, tell me what you actually rolled so that I know, because I'm looking at something else. Thank you. All right, so on your end, Kyber, go ahead and give me, it looks like you're going to give me an athletics.
Okay. Sweet.
So you have him grappled. He cannot move. It's going to put you within 5 feet of him. So you currently have him grappled. Now you can attempt to restrain him if you'd like.
Yes.
This is going to cost you another 6.
That's fine. I'll do it.
That's perfectly fine. Okay, so in this case, Mr. Grimspeak, roll me another d20. And this time you're going to add 5 because it is... No, it's a check. You're fine. You're fine. Defense is a check. Nope, it's a defense. Never mind. Had the 5. Damnation.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't
What do we
break
got?
out of that. He's
do we
6
get?
plus a 5. It's 11.
11.
11. Okay, give me an athletics then. Mr. Kyber.
Me? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Athletics.
5.
Yeah. So you definitely are trying to restrain him,
For fuck's sake.
but this wild and crazy guy is not feeling it right now.
He's also like a freaking int, so you know.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to restrain an int.
Yep.
I mean, he's pretty wild and crazy. Am I right? However, that is actually going to bring us to this guy right here, who will attempt to run on this side and grab hold of him. Let's see. Mr. Grimspeak, give me another D20.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ, this man's just trying to give a shit. Ah! I will not be held!
Fucking
No,
joke
mommy,
at
I
this
will
point.
not be held! Okay, so
And he Wilhelm screamed off of him.
yeah, he just kind of knocks this guy over. He falls over the fence. He's laying down here like,
I'll be back.
fuck, yeah. However, that's going to bring us to someone who has not acted yet, which would be either Cassandra or Yuki.
I vote Cassandra.
Yeah, she's
Sure.
the only one with a ranged weapon.
So she's going to run probably about right here.
Just to point out, she still dresses a onesie dragon.
Yes, but her fishing rod works just the same as
I
normal.
forgot.
So
That's the
I'm
best.
sure one of them's like, dragon? What the?
Not a
And then, of
dragon. We'll
course-
explain later.
She grabs her fishing rod and she slings it at Chester. Chester, do me a favor. Give me a D20.
Give us a nat 1.
Plus 5 for a total of 13.
I need
So-
to
Okay, that's
deactivate
not
this. I
too
need to
bad.
He's
deactivate this
going
thing,
to-
guys.
He's
At
gonna-
this point, since we know they're not trying to kill us, yes.
Okay, I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
deactivate it.
perfectly fine. She's still going to succeed regardless. But she throws this around him and pulls it back towards her and kind of brings herself a little bit closer. So currently, Chester is restrained. That's going to give him a penalty on attempting to act, but he still technically can act. However, since there are a lot of other people, we're going to brush through this, and between the group of you can probably just surround him the old-fashioned way and give him the hugsies of... Now, here's the thing. Short, sweet, simple. We could go around the room and try to hold on to him and see if he can break out but the truth is, it's all about time, and time is no longer a factor while you have him kind of held down and there's this many of you guys. So it takes some time, but eventually, Slag wakes up. Slag, go ahead and give yourself 1 life force.
Okay, I wake up and look over to the dog pile and see, why the fuck wasn't I invited?
Oh my god.
So, as you kind of run over, at this point, Chester, you're just a little confused why everyone's hugging you. This feels like an intervention, and you're not sure why. But hey, you guys aren't in combat anymore. Congratulations!
Yay! So he's fine now, right? Can
He's
someone do a
perfectly fine.
perception check to see if he's fine?
I'll do a
I'll-
perception check to make sure no one else is out there. Because that was kind of fucked
Okay,
up.
can we do 2
That's
perception
perfectly
checks?
Okay, a perception check would not let you know if he was fine. It would be a profiling.
Oh, is it okay, can I
so-
do a profiling on him then?
Absolutely, you certainly can.
Absolutely.
Cool!
Your next test.
He seems to be acting more tree-like.
Is he acting like Chester? Not crazy. I got the 18,
Chester,
Slag got the 13.
Why don't you roll me a deception?
Why am I gonna roll a deception for that? I
Not
don't know.
you. Not you.
Oh.
Chester,
I was
go
gonna
ahead and roll me a deception
I
check.
was gonna say.
So, here's the thing.
James, if you keep making these big numbers when it doesn't count, I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm gonna
Here's the
lose
thing,
my
Chester.
rank. Because every time it counts, it's a 1 or a 5, and all these ones where it needs to help us. It's been big. I've never seen him roll this many good rolls.
For these red rolls.
Sam gave me the boss dice today. He didn't tell you guys.
No. Sam's just secretly buffed him for this one event, and I'm going crazy because of it.
So here's
Actually,
says
that
the
is very
man
up
who
Sam's
gave him
alley.
all his boosted defenses. You
To be
gave him
fair, he
all
does
his
have that.
defenses.
He
You
does have that on
specifically
you.
Because I
gave
didn't want to
him
hurt
his
him.
defenses.
Because whenever I don't
and you
boost
successfully
somebody
did
and
not
I
hurt
try
him.
something, it's on. The last time I did this to James, it knocked him clean out. He nearly died from it in the last campaign that I
that's
did
true.
this to him. I
And
was
that
not
wasn't
willing
even
to take
serious,
that
it was a
risk
joke.
again.
Hey, you wanted to make a full-on attack. I was like, are you just trying to like sock him? And you were like, no, I'm gonna hit him. So I mean, that was also you. That was also a you thing. But more importantly, from what you can definitely tell,
More importantly,
he seems perfectly reasonably tree-like. Otherwise, is he well himself?
he seems to be more like the tree than the crazy. I think we can let him go now.
What's his name?
What colors
His
are his
name's
leaves?
Chester Grimspeak.
Mr. Grimspeak. Say something that only you would know.
There are 12,300,072 leaves in this area.
Okay, he's rambling nonsense again. He's not crazy.
Wait, can we fact check that? Oh shit, I shouldn't have said something only he would know. That was a terrible plan.
It's fine. The way he said it is fine. It's him. It's him. We're good.
Great. So I'm guessing you all ran into a skin scrake.
What?
Does that look like a vulnerable little child sleeping alone in the woods?
A child. Do you?
Or does it look like an old man?
Specifically, the old man's over there. If you want to go take a
Wait.
look.
Actually, here's the thing.
He's not gone.
Yeah, but good news, Scrag, you were able to kind of before you stepped towards it, see him. I'm sorry, he actually took a run off that way.
he changed his mind.
He's just like, hey, over here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, this is the wrong way.
He's still a
Wrong
bit
plot
dozy
direction.
from being kicked in the
I
fucking
point the
face.
direction in which he
A
ran,
horse
like,
kick.
Yeah, that horse
way.
kick kind of made
Got
him
horse
brain
kicked
dead
by
a little bit.
alien with a ukulele.
Hey, you guys remember that one
We're
scene
missing
from
a-
frickin' Ted? You gotta put stuff in the wrong place, but when you Captain... It's that moment. His brain's just done that.
Okay,
We're
short,
missing
sweet,
that Hanna-Barbera like running feet noise.
Like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Exactly.
We can see his feet going around in circles.
so the man kind of
Exactly.
looks at you guys. You said a child and an old man.
Yeah.
God.
It sort of... When it attacked us, it sort of, like, screamed, and then...
Did you see more than one?
There was two.
Very possible.
I didn't see any more than that.
It's very possible.
One child, one old man.
Do you know how skin scrapes work?
Not a clue. Why don't you
No.
inform us?
Skin scrapes are, for the most part, they basically attack you and somewhat take your face. They don't have to fully kill you to take your visage, your image.
Right, well, how
But-
do they take your image? Do you have to be possessed by this, like, mental state for them to take your face? Or do they just have to see you?
They have to bite you and bite out a chunk of your flesh.
Well, that's alright.
Oh,
I
then
don't
we're
think
good. They
anyone
didn't
here
bite
was
none of us.
bit.
Nope.
No, not here. But his son. I think that was the face of my son. I Here's the thing. We were on our way. We came past this area and saw, I don't know what, but there were 2 carts. I was in the second one. We were further behind. The one that was supposed to watch out for my son, the older man you spoke of, that was most likely him. They were riding together. I thought I'd bring him with me on my way to Edgemond. It was some business. Simple. I think they've taken him somewhere.
Why the hell didn't you have him in your cart, bro? What kind of parent are you?
Why would I
You
want
let him with an old man?
I would be in more jeopardy than he was, which is why I had the guards with me.
So, in other words, we have no idea if that was either the Scrake or if that was the people with this crazy mumbo-jumbo in their head. We have no way to tell.
Did it just keep attacking you until...
It didn't get a chance to attack. It screamed. My colleagues went crazy. We basically the ukulelean kicked this guy, knocked him unconscious, and we were more concerned about getting everybody not crazy while the kid ran off. I want to say it was probably the Scrake, but I don't know your kid, man.
If they ran off like that, it's unlikely that either of those were the real people. Tell me this. You, Dragon Man, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Slag.
Slag, when you woke up, were you still crazy?
No, but there was a short lucid dream where I was floating.
Yeah, that wasn't a dream, buddy.
But, anyway, the point is, if that were the real old man you spoke of, when he woke up, he would have been fine. And if it were the boy, the actual boy, my actual boy, he would have just kept attacking you until he woke up himself. And more importantly, no regular person can drive someone insane like that. At least not through a scream, as you brought up. That is what Scrakes do. But there's a possibility that he's still alive. It's a slim possibility, mind you. But if he's still alive, I would like to rescue him.
Okay, question about the Scrakes. Can they only steal one appearance at a time?
As far as I understand, yes.
So they have to bite their victim, and that's how they change, and they can only hold that face. It's not like a situation where they can just, if they've bitten you once before, they can just shapeshift into that person right then and there.
Yeah, it's not like a changeling situation.
It's not a changeling. Well, it's basically, it has to be bit right then and there, and then they take on the form, right?
Not entirely.
Okay, so it's a changeling type thing, maybe.
Sort of. The thing is, I've never seen an actual skin Scrake without
its body, yeah. Right.
Normal look, right?
Most people right.
Correct. But the thing is, I believe it's possible for them to permanently look the way they do by looking someone else's face. But there's a lot of things. Like, for example, they can remember things. They can remember things about people.
How far back does that memory go?
I've never asked a skin Scrake. I don't know. But I do know that apparently they can also make the actual person forget things. Almost like stealing their thoughts and their memories. Now, I don't know if it's permanent Or that's why
Depends
I
how
thought the
long
boy was,
this Scrake is in that form, I would guess.
or
Yeah.
how
So how long
many
has your son
times.
been missing?
Only, I want to say a few minutes, maybe 10.
The longer the Shrike
It's pretty
takes
quick.
on that hold, the more memories it's going to gain and the more memories your son's going to lose.
I'm
So he shouldn't
imagining
lost too
something
many
of that sort.
memories.
I don't know if they're permanent, but what I do know is that they literally consume flesh to make their copy.
So the longer it's
Ugh.
there, the longer it's going to have to feed on that kid. So that kid's got to be close by.
That's what I'm imagining. Normally, I'm not used to Scrakes. I've never really heard of too many of them staying together. So it's strange to see even two of them like that. I mean, I don't know if
It's
that's
not
something that's
unusual for a small pack, but they are
maybe
rare to find a pack of them. It's
right.
it is like once in a blue moon, 1,000 years sort of thing. And the pack is usually probably 3, 4 max. It's never any bigger.
So, is there any defense against their screams?
If I'm being honest, a strong will and fewer allies.
Earplugs.
They apparently, when they make you crazy, you won't harm them.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
we
why. It's just
saw that. It has to be like a sort of defense mechanism.
clearly.
So if we are going after them, we got to hit them hard and fast without letting them scream. Oh, do you know the range on that scream?
What? The range?
Like how far out you got to be before you get crazy?
If I'm being honest, I believe as far as you can hear it.
Fuck.
So if you put earplugs in, you're good.
I was just about to ask that, to be fair.
I mean, that's a good idea, but it's going to be hard to make earplugs on short notice.
I just
I
don't
mean, I could probably
know.
do it with some cloth, but I can't make it for everybody.
I know minor information about these Scrakes because I knew they were a danger out here. But again, it's normally staying to the road and keeping with a large group or even one or two people. They're more likely to attack someone singularly rather than as a group. It's just in their nature.
Then why were they
Considering we've
attacking a large group like us?
There's two of
Melvar
them,
was
yeah.
on his own
Yeah.
and brought it back to the group, but it's possible we are near their hunting grounds.
But why didn't he just attack me when I went off the trail?
I mean, there is that too.
Well, as they take on memories, I understand it to be that they act more like the person they remember. Maybe that's a guess. I'm at this point just conjuring a guess.
No, there is some truth, but like I said, basically, the longer that it holds that form, the more memories it's going to have. Some Shrakes can actually full on take on a full form and act out as they can be hidden in plain sight. Most of Shrakes attack big cities, but they don't attack groups. They attack solo people in cities when they've got the full form, full memories, and they can function correctly as a human, blend it in, and that's how they work.
So, are we gonna take a vote whether or not we're gonna help this dude?
I
Well,
say fuck it.
while we're doing that, hey, let me get. Yeah, slag. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Carry on.
I want to make a perception check.
I wanna go and finish our mission. Fuck this dude. That's his problem.
Slag. Um, I'm not gonna force you into a perception check for it, but rather, looking around, you'll eventually lay eyes on your card again.
15.
Right. I wasn't gonna make you make a check for it, but I'm gonna say, looking at your cart,
It's an 18, actually.
yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Apparently, while you guys were going a little crazy sauce, you fucked it up a fair bit. Yeah. The cloth isn't so bad, but one of your wheels is fucked up.
Good thing there's that parts cart right there.
The animals don't seem to be too excited, so you're gonna have a little bit of fun time fixing that problem. They're not really hurt because you kind of ignored them.
Where's the place that we're trying to go again?
They are spooked.
Hang on. Where's the place that we're trying to go? Like, out of reach of the people
To the
that are
right.
chasing us.
What kind of parts can we salvage off that cart that's laying on the side of the road?
Hang on. Can we see the map?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so we're trying to get into Edgemond, right?
Correct.
I remember we were trying to get to this blue pit. What's this blue pit called? Or is that Edgemond?
That would be the Wilds.
The Wilds, that was it. Okay. Okay. Can we go back to the...
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, so our stuff's a bit messed up at the minute. If you give a safe passage to Edgemond, or we'll help you retrieve your son and the old man. I'm guessing you want the old man as well.
I'd like to help any of my people, but absolutely, especially first and foremost, my son.
Okay. So if we help you with that, can you take us to Edgemond or possibly the Wilds?
I couldn't promise you the Wilds, but
definitely Edgemond.
Definitely, absolutely.
Right.
I could certainly do that.
You said not in big numbers, right?
I don't imagine it. One of the guards kind of speaks up. I did notice there was when I climbed a tree, I noticed there was a large, what looked like maybe a mountain cavern out there to the east.
Which way is east? There's no compass on this thing. Is it east this way?
East would be this way.
Right, cool. You said not big numbers. I vote that me and what was your name? This guy.
You mean me?
Yes. What's your name?
You may just call me John.
All right.
But I'll be honest. I am not of strong will. If you're asking for aid out there, my combat prowess is lackluster at best, and when it comes down to it, in truth, I went as wild and crazy as the rest of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need someone to pick out the child.
You need someone of
I
strong
need someone who knows the child so that I don't attack the wrong one. I say Slag make him some earplugs, and then he come with me to go see about saving his son.
So the man kind of looks over at you, Melvar, because you spoke up and he did hear that. The man's right. I could certainly try the earplugs, but that means that I'm going to be almost useless. I won't be able to hear if you tell me something. I literally will not have any use to you. I'll be
All you gotta do is point out the right person. All you gotta do is point at them, and I'll understand that that is the correct person.
Have you all not seen the child?
We don't know your child. If you know that it's your child, all you gotta do is point it at him, and I'll make sure that we get him and bring him back.
He kind of looks at you. Please, if this goes wrong and you think I can do something that I can't, my child might not have one of his parents. And this might make it even worse for you. I don't think I'm the right person to
Maybe you should have kept him next to you in the first place.
I
don't like this guy.
do it if you wish me to, but I don't feel like this is your best decision.
Well, how am I going to tell which one's your kid? Do any of these guys know which for sure? Can one of these soldiers that you have with you identify the person and 100% say it is your kid.
I thought the changeling and the original article looked the same, but they behave differently.
Yeah, but the longer that Scrake has its body as the kid, it's gonna pick up more stuff. So it's gonna take us time to find the person, and then make sure that it's the right person.
Well, the child would have an injury, right? And it wouldn't be able to do that vampire scream thing.
I don't
Would it
know
take
if
on the
injuries
injury form?
hard.
Like, does anyone know if that would happen?
So I'm gonna Melvar, do me a favor, give me a memorization. You remember that the Scrake had injuries, which is one of the reasons why you picked him up. It certainly seemed quiet. It didn't say much or anything at all beyond, I believe it was so hungry.
Yeah, it was telling him it was hungry, right? But
Yeah.
is that 12 gonna tell you enough to say that he had a bite mark or no? Or is it just injuries in general?
You knew there were injuries. The rest of it,
Wasn't the kid that's the first one that screamed? So that would automatically make it Scrake.
I know that, but I need to know whether or not, if, say, this is how I'm thinking of it, right? I asked basically to say, if the person was bit, would the Scrake also take on the bite mark from the body? That's what I was asking.
so the man kind of, if the injury happened before it took on its form, then yes, it would take on its exact appearance.
So it's
The
going to
only
take
real
on that
difference-
bite mark. So
So it was injured. Oh. Then I look exactly the same, basically.
exactly. So basically, it's going to have that bite mark on there.
One of the guards again speaks up. Not exactly. I mean, think of it. It's only making an image of what it sees. It's taking on its image. It's taking on some of its memories, but it doesn't bleed in the same way. While it might have the look of that bite, if you say, it wouldn't have the bleeding. It wouldn't
It
have
would
the
only have the
actual
bite. It wouldn't have the blood. Gotcha.
Right. So at best, you'd look for someone who looks actually injured, maybe even still bleeding.
Fine.
It's only been 10, 15 minutes tops.
I can't promise the old man, but I can promise you, kid.
I'll be honest. While I care for them both greatly, my son matters to me more.
Right. Slag, make me some earplugs.
Alrighty.
Slag, make me a technology check.
Oh, shoot. Please. Please, buddy.
So he's definitely made you something. You're not sure whether or not they'll work, but
since
he
I'm no
certainly
longer in
made you
combat,
something.
can I get any energy back? Is that a thing or no?
No, you'd have to take a rest for that, and that would take time.
Basically, I just took some of the cloth from the top, made two balls from the cloth, and then one big strap to tie around his head. Should be pretty difficult to hear, but that's 50-50 shot since I couldn't test it.
Can I do a perception check? Can we test it? Actually, no, we're still in a group, so can I test this to see how it is? Is there something I can roll for to test? If I would hear anything.
Better.
Go on.
Wait, put it on.
You can do one better.
I put it on.
Go ahead and talk to him.
I've put this, what he's made, on.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I open my mouth.
So, here's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kyber,
yes?
Roll me a perception check, but take 10 from it.
a 10 debuff from it.
Yes.
0 then.
You can't hear anything.
Oh! I can't hear anything at all.
Not as far as you can tell, you can't really hear anything.
Right, cool. I'm gonna go off. Basically, I'm gonna go off and look for this kid. If something bad happens to me, I will signal my conscience, which is obviously not.
So your conscience is going with you.
He's not gonna. He's gonna stay way back, out of range of everything.
How far back is that?
Back it up.
How far
43,
back
32.
do you want him to stay to ensure that he cannot hear anything?
As far back as possible, so that he can basically. He's gonna wait and see if I emerge all crazy and bloodied or whatever.
Question. Can I give one of my spare walkie-talkies to the conscience in case we have to send backup in?
Certainly.
I would not send
I'm gonna
what's the
anyone
range
in
on
after
you, remember?
me. Actually, I'm not even gonna involve my conscience in this. Actually,
Cool.
I'm just gonna go off.
So we're going solo.
I'm gonna go solo, and yeah, we'll take it from there. I'm
Let's
just gonna go
go.
by myself.
Fantastic. All right, so this is going to separate us into 2 slightly different groups. And we're going to start off with group number Alpha. Now, that doesn't mean
That's not a
anything to
number,
you.
buddy.
So, no, but
Wait, who besides
It's like a
Kyber
Roman
has the
numeral.
highest
It's like a
roll
Roman number. Alpha isn't it like a Roman number?
It would be, yes. So, short, sweet, simple. Kyber, you're going to go ahead and make your way towards... He points you in the general direction, and it's not too hard for you to find this area.
Okay, so I find this cabin, right? This.
Correct. We'll
what he
come back
described.
to you in a minute.
Okay.
But first things first. The rest of you... Okay, so
Holy.
I think we should probably look to set up some of these carts so that we make sure that your cart at least might not work, but we can bring your animals and probably make sure it's an easier travel time. Is that fair?
Fair.
So, who would like to help make sure that the carts are all set up and ready to go?
I'll do that.
Anyone else? Nope. All right. Slag, give me a
I'm pissed
technology
off.
check.
I'm so glad I invested in this.
Cool.
Not too bad.
So, it's going to take you some time, but you're pretty sure you can get this up and rolling. You might even be able to get your cart up and rolling.
You got nothing but time
However-
until I return, so.
So you believe. Who has the highest perception among your group, not including Slag?
It probably is Slag, to be fair.
I've got 2.
I think it is me because I got 3.
Not including Slag, because Slag is distracted.
Perception or persuasion?
Perception.
2 for you.
Not 0.
It might be me.
All right. Well,
Hang
then
on,
in
hang
that
on,
case,
hang on. Let me check. Fucking labeled this all different. I have no idea what any of this is. It is definitely Melvar.
yeah. Well, there's only 2 of them here. It's skills and skills. What do you mean? So, Melvar, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ooh, ouch.
Cool.
8.
So, here's
10.
my question. Yuki, what are you doing during this time?
I'm smoking a blunt, but I'm aggravated at the dude because I think he's a bad dad, so I walked off.
Pass them over here. I need something to focus.
Automatic.
Okay.
I pass the joint to him, and then I light up another one.
So where exactly are you hanging out, Yuki?
Probably here, because you just passed.
Just in the back a little bit.
All right. So you're hanging out. You're probably a little.
Yeah,
close
all right.
off
That's
for
good.
So,
Just coming along.
Yuki, you are the first to recognize the sounds of barking.
Uh-oh.
And
Right.
you recognize this specifically because it sounds a lot like barking you've heard previously, like when you
Oh,
guys were
fuck.
camped out.
Yeah, they're catching up.
However, the problem is this wasn't heard by you before they showed up. This was heard by you after.
I'm gonna start playing my ukulele very frivolously.
So, currently, while you guys aren't all that, for the most part, you guys seem like you're in a pretty good spot. Minus the fact that these guys are, there's a couple dog catchers that seem to be very nearby. So we'll have to come back and deal with that real soon. But first things first, Kyber.
That would be me.
Hey. So you
Oh
can't
boy!
quite see much of
Because
this area.
looks amazing!
Kyber's about to have to go another 6 rounds with no health.
So
No,
simply
I've got
put,
health. I've got health.
right
I'm
here
good.
is an archway. It's a natural archway that you can go underneath. And you'll notice that there seems to be some space if you're continuing on, which I'm guessing you are. Now, here's my question. When it comes to you, Mel, Kyber, are you attempting to go in quickly or quietly?
I'll just go in.
Cool.
No, I'll try and do it quietly. Why not?
Sure, why not?
There's
Give me a stealth check.
Little
Yeah,
sneaky,
there's
sneaky.
no point in trying not to have that. Like, it didn't help, but well.
Grand total of motherfucker, get your slurping ass out of here.
I mean,
My bad.
let's be honest, guys. I'm a big, heavy android. I'm making clunking
really
noises.
You're making a lot of clunking noises.
Yeah, next time, let's agree to have at least pairs go in these kind of situations.
Well,
So
I would have taken anybody else, but let's be real, the less I have to worry about fending off teammates, the more I can actually help. So
completely doable. Remember how we talked about saying the number as you get it? That was your moment. But again,
if I only have to
you
worry about
come-
buffing myself and not buffing allies that are trying to attack me, it's better at this point. So I'm alright.
You come stepping
Fair.
through, and the first thing you recognize is the sound of sloshing as you step in, realizing that this cave isn't exactly all that dry.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be water flowing in from somewhere. It might be small cracks in the stone itself, but
What do
your
I
feet
see around
slosh
me?
into water. That's just the thing. It is almost impossible to see anything. It is pretty insanely dark. But why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay.
I'm going to take from you 10.
Excuse me.
11.
So, how did you end up with 11?
No, sorry, 9.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. So, you can't hear much, but you can hear some. You can kind of hear your feet sloshing a bit. When it comes to sight, you're nearly completely blind.
Awesome.
It's mostly dark. You have an idea that there's something over here. It seems like there's just a little bit of light shining in here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, there's not any light anywhere. Okay, a little bit of light.
Most of that light is
this-
coming right from back here.
Can
There
I-
seem to be a few cracks here or there. Like there's a little light that looks like there's a crack somewhere in the rock up here. And it kind of shows some space in this general area.
Hang on a minute. He said sent me towards a cabin. Why am I in a cave?
This is the cavern, as far as you can tell.
Oh,
There doesn't seem to be
cavern.
anything else
I
around
thought you
it.
said cabin. Sorry, my apologies.
You think Scrakes live out in cabins? What are they hanging out here
course.
playing ukuleles?
That's what I thought I should heard you say. I thought you said cabin.
Shots fired.
My apologies.
Shots fired.
You never know. There could be a Scrake. They could have made a nest in a cabin. You don't know. Like I thought you said cabin. My apologies.
all
I
eaten
didn't
Yuki,
realize you
so
said
they have his memory.
cabin. Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Is there anything I can do to sort of improve my situation?
What are you attempting to do?
I don't know. See a bit more. Anything? Anything that sort of looks like a sort of darkened, like sort of opening.
You could probably put your hand.
Don't
on
you
the
got a
wall and feel
flashlight
your
or
way
something?
around. You could probably put your hand on the wall and feel around.
First things first, I'm gonna activate Aura of Calm by expending 6 grit. Okay.
Understandable. But understand that one, first of all, it's not going to be grit. It's going to be morale because you're not actually in combat.
Is it?
It is, correct. And it's going to take you, depending on how long it takes, you'll have to burn more morale to keep it up.
Never mind, I won't
In
do
this
it then.
case-
Never mind.
Because again, remember, it is something you can activate on any character's turn. So,
Yeah, that's
Good
yeah.
hold
Okay,
on. Oh my
I'll
God.
leave it for now.
so
I gotta go get a drink of water.
I'm gonna move towards this way, towards this.
okay. So I'm going to be honest. It doesn't show me you're clicking. I'm sure you see
The
it.
big black square to the left, on the top left.
Okay. Absolutely. So, as you kind of start feeling your way around, you're able to make it to about this point. But again, now you're in absolute pitch black darkness.
Yeah. Okay. What else? What else can I do? Can I?
What would you like to do? You stand in darkness. I mean, your hand is still to the wall, and you felt your way into what feels like a different space. You could feel yourself kind of slide through. So there wasn't a whole lot of space for you to get in. Again, this seems like it's a natural cavern. Most likely just from water leaking from somewhere.
I'd like to wait a minute and see if anything tries to grab me.
Absolutely.
Does anything grab me?
So, you simply stand there and wait. Go. So,
All right, cool. I'm gonna go back and then move towards some.
We'll worry about you in a minute.
Okay.
you're in the waiting game. We are currently going to deal with a couple boys who, well, they didn't exactly plan to be in the waiting game. You're going to notice that it seems like there's about 3 or 4 of them coming up. Yuki, they clearly have seen you. Slag, you're probably about over here working on the card a bit. It's right around the point where one of them kind of points you out specifically.
Me?
Yes, specifically you. There is a moment where finally, Melvar, you notice that these guys are coming up. What a dog
Aren't
catcher's
we
doing
popular
this
today?
What are dog catchers doing out this far?
Do I happen to hear that comment?
Yes, you certainly do.
I say, shit. How do you feel about murder?
What? Go! Get him! And
Yeah, we're
this
gonna have
guy
to
right
murder
here
some people.
releases an animal that comes running at you, Yuki. Yuki! Do me a favor and roll me initiative. Now remember, when you get your number, make sure to tell me what it is.
Are you ready?
Do it.
It is a 11.
11. All righty. So, in this case, you see this thing come, this dog comes running at you, and it's going to attempt to try to bite you. Go ahead and give me, give me a parry.
Here it comes.
Oh, can we get little tokens for the dog so we can make sure where they are?
Sure, I'll find something.
It was a 400.
You know what? Let's go with. No, you haven't seen those yet. I don't want to show you those yet. You know what?
I'll be right
I'll
back.
find some slimy token that I haven't used for anything else. You know what? Here. There's your dog for now.
Damn, the shit weasels followed us.
Yeah, you get shit weasels instead. I don't want to hunt down pictures of dogs. So, boom.
I mean, at least I don't have to have any guilt about killing dogs when they look like this.
There you go. Yeah. So, short, sweet, simple, Yuki. This thing jumps on you, knocks you over, and bites into your shoulder. What's your armor?
1 million.
What's your armor, Yuki?
I gotta look for it. I don't know where it's at, bro.
It's on your general.
Oh. My armor. My defense, right?
No, your armor. So that's why you're looking in general.
Oh, I
So
see it.
4. So you're only going to take 4 points of agony as this thing bites into your shoulder. It mostly catches a lot of armor, but you are going to lose 4 points from your grit. And you are currently prone, but it is your action now.
Punt that motherfucker.
I'm going to. He's getting a horse kicked.
Go ahead and give the check. Now, I'll let you know you're still on the ground, but again, it's not going to do anything to your kicking.
Here it comes. God damn it. 11.
So you are definitely kicking at it. Go ahead and burn 6 energy. You're definitely kicking at it. And it seems to be very annoyed with you kicking at it. But it is still trying to chew you. So it keeps snapping at you. You're pulling it back left and right. You're kind of kicking at it, but you're not able to get a good. Basically, your stance isn't that great for a good horse kick.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like?
I'm not rolling on my back.
I mean, you're still on your back.
I mean, I'm not rolling on my stomach.
No. You're basically on your back. Correct. So, I mean, you could stand up. Probably would be best if you don't want to get attacked by someone up close. But being on the ground would be safer if they start shooting at you from a distance. So
I'm going to stay on the ground.
Absolutely. All right. So that's going to bring us to this guy over here who will let loose his hound, who will run past you. And it's going to run straight to you, Chester. Chester, give me a parry defense. As this thing has decided, you look like fresh meat.
Oh.
Aha. How did we do, Chester?
I think you forgot to turn my boss dice off. I got a nat 20.
So, let's talk about that nat 20 of yours, shall we? So, fun thing about nat 20s in combat, specifically when dealing with defense checks and such, you're going to get a little bonus for that. So, since you rolled a nat 20 and evaded, go ahead and roll a d10. Add that to your morale.
Mm-hmm.
As you have shown this dog why he's a dog and you're not.
And I'm a tree.
Indeed.
Dog thought, ooh, free stick. Oh shit,
Oh, let
free
me pee
stick.
on this.
Oh shit, aggressive stick. It's the stick from that movie rather than an actual regular stick. Okay, so who is acting next on your team?
Stickinator.
Who's taking this? Who's got it?
I'll go.
Fantastic. Slag, what's your plan?
Okay, so I'm right next to the cart, right?
You are currently right next to the cart. Sure.
What's my movement range?
Roughly, your maximum distance is not limited. It is just how much energy you end up having to spend for it, depending on how far you try to go.
Okay.
So where are you trying to go?
And my throw range, Amy's range is...
Aiming range is about 50 feet.
50 feet. 1 second, I need to check something.
Mm-hmm. Into westing.
So I'm gonna move to about here.
Absolutely. Burn 2 energy for it.
And now I'm gonna use one of my venom clouds. I've been waiting all the time to use one of these.
Okay. So, what is the check they're looking at?
For venom cloud, 25 feet. So just to make sure I get all these. Oh, that's a pretty good radius.
Absolutely.
Not gonna hit anyone else. Only have to worry about those two. It is a vigor check versus a 13 or 14. 14.
14. All right.
And that's
So-
everybody in that circle. So that includes the dog and the 4 catchers.
All right. So the dog checker, the dog checkers, the dog checkers need to get that vigor check. Okay. Yeah. No. So, talk to me. What happens should they not make that?
If they do not make the check, they get dazed and take 5 chemical agony damage that ignores their armor. And that area is stuck like that for 2 rounds. So for 25 feet from about this center between the dog and the dog catcher, just past where he is, a massive green cloud pops forth. Basically, almost you know what it looks like to have a smoke bomb go off in a game?
It's a giant explosion. The whole cloud of poof.
Pretty much, but imagine an acid cloud like that.
Oh. Almost like it's a venom cloud. So it goes up and you see venom go, "Ah, blah, 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 blah." No copyright.
Yep.
And then slide back down.
And they also take a +3 chemical damage at the end of at the beginning and end of their turn
Cool.
if they're still within the cloud.
Fantastic. So that cloud kind of sits there and you can't really see through it right now.
Nope.
So currently it's just a cloud of cough. You can certainly hear what sounds like people hacking up lungs in there.
Oh, they are in absolute misery. It's like worse than pepper spray.
Yeesh. Alrighty. So the next one to act will end up being this dog, which will run at you and try to bite you.
Oh, don't forget it took an extra 2 points of damage at the beginning of its turn.
Right. So it will try to bite you.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead
a
and give
parry.
me yes sir, a parry.
Oh yeah! Finally, the good rolls.
It runs up and runs right into you and then past you as it kind of jumps around into the wrong spot and smashes into the fence. And it is unconscious. You think?
I almost want to pick it up and give it and start cuddling it.
Why don't you pick it up and throw it out one of the other ones?
Is definitely heaving up what you are pretty sure is blood.
Just by running into the fence?
No, because of my venom
Sure.
cloud.
Yeah, let's call it
from the
fence.
venom.
Definitely the fence. That's what it was. It was the fence.
That's what they're
all right,
pretty weak
gentlemen,
then.
That's going to leave us with Melvar and one Chester. Either of you two are still unacted.
Melvar is going to shoot the shit weasel right in front of him.
Right in front of you. Okay, so it is within a very close range, which means it will have a chance to attack you first, though.
Oh, well. I'm going to do it anyway.
No problem. Go ahead and give me a parry defense.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ugh.
So it is going to knock you to the ground as you start to bring up your weapon toward it. It's going to knock you to the ground and attempt to put a bite in you. What's your armor at?
Oh. Not great. Let's see. 2.
You're going to take 7 in total points of agony as this thing really puts a bite into your forearm and it's basically brought you to the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
It made a mistake by biting me, as I took agony. So all characters within 15 feet of me must attempt a dodge defense versus 12 plus Moxie area close chemical acid attack that deals 4 plus vigor agony. Let's see. This 12 plus Moxie is. Did you change the name? No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 15.
Cool. Hey.
And yeah, okay.
Mr. Grimspeak, can you give me a 15? They're attempting a dodge. Is that correct?
I believe a tree can fly.
Give me a 15.
Dang.
So, you missed 15 by a grand total of 11.
What about the D10 dice?
How much agony? It's a 10-minute lockout.
It hasn't been that long.
It has definitely been that long. He's had long enough to walk all the way over to a cavern of his own. It's been that long.
And you didn't tell us how far away Tavern was.
Do I need to? Let me help you out with that.
Yeah.
It's far.
Okay.
Problem solved.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, hey, how much agony does he take with that 11?
Okay. It's a 4 plus vigor.
What's your vigor?
Oh, my vigor. 2.
2. Okay, so that's another 6 on top of his 11. Mr. Grimspeak. So that's going to be 17 points of agony. Minus your 4 for 13 points of agony.
I already know I'm not going to be the favorite person at the holiday party this year. I can see it coming.
So here's what happens.
Yeah, you're going to be centerpiece.
Well, the dog is dead. So, yay. As is this guard. And this guard. Cassandra succeeded. And this guy just happened to get out of its way. So, good news. You got it. Bad news. You got a lot of others, too.
Remind me to specify who we murder next time when I say murder.
Who? Okay, so those guys go down screaming as this. I want to make sure I'm correct. It's acid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as the acid in your body quite literally melts their face off. Well, so does the dog. So, gotcha. It is still, however, your action. So you could attempt to get up and pop a shot off at the other dog.
I think I only have enough energy to get up, so I think we're gonna do that.
Cool, it's going to cost you 2.
Okay, I'm gonna get up.
Phantasmic. Mr. Grimspeak, you're the last of the action setup. I mean, your face is not feeling so hot after being, Xeno style acid melted. But I mean, hey, it comes with the territory, right?
At least it was acid instead of a face hugger.
You take your victories where you get them. No one wants to be pregnant again.
Again.
That's not important. Stop asking questions. What are you, a cop? Mr. Grimspeak.
To be fair, if anyone was a cop, it would be Grimspeak. That sounds like a cop's name.
Mr. Grimspeak. What is your plan? There seems to only be one dog left.
Okay.
I'm laying on the ground.
I'm going to use regrowth to heal. I'm going to expend 6 energy for 12 grit.
Absolutely. Pretty sure regrowth is just you touch some Florida. Wait. You said 6 energy. Is it?
Okay.
Oh, you use it twice. Okay.
Right. Yep.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Fantastic. So you just kind of, the acid kind of continues to melt in, and he just kind of reaches out and touches a plant and some grass nearby, and it slowly starts to heal up.
Yeah. You just got to touch grass sometimes.
The healing powers of grass.
And then, I'm still kind of pissed off. So in rage, I'm going to do an attack on Malvar.
Hey, Mel, give me a parry. A parry defense, of course.
8.
Hey, Chester. I'm guessing you're using your sharpened tree trunk?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey, if I'm correct, that does, what is it, piercing or slashing?
I don't know.
Hey, Melvar, what happens if you take that?
If I take piercing or slashing, it's
Take that,
splash
take
that
that.
again.
Cool. So this should be a very interesting moment in you guys' lives. Let's talk about it right about now, Sauce. So, Melvar, for starters, you're going to end up taking 9, 8, 9. 9 points. Hey, 9. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna
What
burn some armor durability. I have like 4 points of armor durability.
Cool. So let's total that up for 18 in total. You're going to burn off automatically 4. So it's only 14. And how much?
That's counting my armor, passive armor is 2.
That's, I'm sorry. That will be 16 then. Down to 16. So you're going to burn off 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be down to 12.
Okay.
Cool. So you're going to take 12 points.
Okay, so that would leave me with 0 grit and 7 life force.
Cool. Before we get to this point, oh, God, the fact that this is about to happen. Okay, so before we get to this point, this would be a chance to unite because we're all such a tightly knit team. Wink. Wink. Wink.
I'll kill you all. I'm still crazy.
Oh, shit.
But since we're not at that point, we're going to worry about that later. Let's go back over to Melvar, who, hey, when you take that, what exactly do they need to make again? What's your moxie?
Oh, yeah, my mox. This thing's acting stupid. Sorry.
Okay, I know
My
it's
moxie
12
is
plus
3.
3, so 15. Chester, give me 15. It's going to be a dodge. Cool. That's going to be 11 plus Melvar. What's your vigor?
Oh, that was 2.
2. So that's going to
Yeah.
be 13 points of acid that you're going to take. We've already moved out the part from your armor. So go ahead and take that 13. Cool. So before he gets caught with it, there is a fishing rod that yanks him all the way over here as he screams, watching the acid land on his arm, and she brushes it off. What the fuck is wrong with you idiots? Hit the goddamn dog!
I'm about ready to start flamethrowing some motherfuckers.
So we're going to take our last step away and come over here. There is darkness all around you, Kyber.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Take 10 from it.
And what?
Take 10 from it.
Take 10
There's
from it.
no point in making this roll. Do I need to say it still? I don't know.
Yes. You're
6.
going to always say it to save me the trouble in case I have to look at something else.
6. I might
But
just
here's the thing.
forfeit the roll from now on. There's no point making it. Doesn't matter.
Well, you're trying to... I mean, here's the thing.
I'm
You've
in
got
pitch
yourself-
darkness. I can't hear shit. I'm just at a negative.
You're in pitch darkness, yes. But you also... It's specifically that you cannot hear. You're attempting to not hear.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say that your little tools were going to do their job very well.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a faint... It sounds like whimpering. It sounds like it's coming from in front of you.
I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. I can't see anything. I can't identify anything.
Well, doing nothing probably won't solve anything.
Alright, can I feel out to see if I can grab whatever is in front of me? I'm just gonna drag it outside the cave so I can see.
You're going to slosh around for a little bit, and eventually you're going to hear the whimper again as you've now had your arms around what you can only guess is a small child.
Cool, I'm just gonna take it and go find some form of daylight so I can see.
As you pick them up and start sloshing again, you don't notice it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually you do hear sloshing that does not sound right. Because you make steps and it sloshes.
Mm-hmm.
But the water's rippling wrong. The sloshing sound isn't happening immediately when you step. And I need you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I need you, in your case,
Mm-hmm.
to make me... I want to make sure I got this right. A will check.
Okay.
It's going to be a check, not a defense. I'm giving you the full warning now.
8.
Cool. In this moment, you suddenly find yourself just going crazy. And you can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to hit something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the whimpering thing in your arms.
Oh, yay.
And with that, we will end our session.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a pleasure. It has been one hell of a setup. If you guys have enjoyed yourself, please do remember to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to High Tier Gaming, if you want to receive content, and know when we upload new videos. Of course,
Even
over
if
here
you
on
don't,
the
still deserve to subscribe.
I mean,
yeah.
obviously. On the
Obviously.
Twitch side, on the Twitch
Subscribe
side,
anyway.
do make sure to follow on that side. When it jumps over to the YouTube side, do make sure to like it. Subscribe to High Tier Gaming on that side. Hit that bell button so you can receive notifications when we upload new content. There's apparently a bell button over here that I have not been paying attention to. So do that on this side as well.
Well, it automatically comes. You just don't disable it. When you
Oh.
follow, the notification bell automatically hits. You just gotta not hit it. So
Oh, so just follow. What? Why did we not have this?
Just drop a follow, and down below there are 3 different links. There's one that will take you to our YouTube channel, where you can see all the content that me and Sam have done together. There's one to our Discord. Go join there. You can request games, or you can just come and chat to us in general.
Mortal
We're pretty
Kombat.
friendly dudes. We like having a chat with you guys. Or you can go check out the Spotify one that will take you to my band Shadows of Neon, where we have 3 singles out at the minute. We are working on the 4th one and working on a cover song which we will be releasing. So definitely go check that out.
cover song.
Oh yes.
What's the difference between a cover song and the regular songs? I'm just
a cover song is another band song that we do because we like
Oasis, Wonderwall.
Okay. Now we know.
Yeah.
it
So
'cause I didn't have
basically,
that
if
one
I
off
was
the
to
top of
cover a Wonderwall, it's obviously done by Oasis, so it's a cover. Yeah.
my head. Okay. Now we're on the same page.
There you go. So we are
All
working
right.
on a cover song and our 4th single. And the music videos are coming as well, actually, so they'll be dropped on my channel.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I should say on our channel, really. They'll be dropped on the YouTube channel. So definitely go check that out. When that happens, you'll get the notification if you're subscribed. So go subscribe. And until the next video, guys, we will catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.
Take it easy, guys.
Love, peace, and hair grease.